Okay, so basically, my thought here is to just try this like 3 to 5 times a day, depending on how I feel, until I figure it out. I'm assuming that some type of spell or item is gonna be the move here with Zeromus, right? So let me just see what I have on to start off with, right? Uh, hmm. But I can't cast Berserk, I don't think. Cast Heal. Shell. Hmm. Okay, so we'll try silence. I doubt silence will work, but we'll try it, right? That does protect. That does haste. That does haste. We'll try to cast haste. That'll cast holy. I'm also, I'm just curious, right? What type of damage holy might do, right? Um, I don't see this being effective, but let's try a comment all the same. Okay. And then let me just look at the magic, right? So she does have Berserk. I have trouble believing that'll work on the boss though, right? Reflect, holy. Okay. He doesn't really. I don't need to fool around with magic with him. Because it's not going to let me scan it, I know. What do these do again? I doubt. That would sort of be like stop, wouldn't it? So I can give that a try with him as well. Again, we're not trying to win anything, right? We're not trying to win at all. We are just trying things. Osmos. Drain. Yeah, I don't have Meteor. I probably was supposed to get it, but I don't have it. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna try see what we can see what if anything happens, right? I wish you would let me skip this. Did it let me skip it? It may have. I wish there was a way for me to skip this. So maybe I meant to say we're doing one attempt, right? And hopefully I've cut all this out for you. There has to be a way to skip that. I'm gonna have to check. Uh, hmm. It's a fine time to learn I can skip a turn. But yeah. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. We're just trying once. Trying once a day. It was so beautiful the first time and so moving. And now they've ruined it for me by not allowing me to skip it. Mm. Let me see if slow does anything. Maybe. Mm. Okay, I think slow did work though. I think slow did work. See, my issue is I need to be able to skip all of that, right? So slow is definitely fine. Slow is fine. I don't think. Mm, I forgot about the berserk, possibly. Do haste with that. I don't think I ever got to cast holy with him. Confuse. Mm. Shell. I can try confused. I doubt it would work, but I can try it. Magic, break, quake. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So that's my thing. I don't really feel up to like sitting through that whole thing each time, right? Um, so I feel like that is gonna lead to me just trying it like once a day. Let me look online real quick and see if there's any way for me to skip. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to skip through it. I really don't. Um, and that is what is causing me a problem. So yeah, I think I'm only gonna try it once a day because I really just don't want to sit through. I really can't sit through it over and over again. It's kind of frustrating because I sit up there and it's like, okay, maybe I have like a strategy or something that I'm gonna forget, what my plan was in quotes or whatever, right? So yeah, that is the only thing, and I don't know if this is the same or if there was a way for me to skip it in the DS version. I don't know. But having to sit through the cutscenes every time I die to him, I don't mind like trying to figure it out and everything like that's cool. But having to sit through all of that each time, like I just can't. Yeah. So that is we'll try it once a day, because that's all I'm gonna be able to make myself sit through that. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if this is insomnia or not. It's more like I've gotten my full sleep too early, so I don't know if that's better or worse. But before I start getting ready for work, I did want to try this fight one more time. I was talking with my Final Fantasy friend, and he was basically saying, and it's funny because I had looked at my items in Magic, but I hadn't looked at the summons because it's like, dude, I know what the summons do, but I haven't used Asura basically since Asura maybe since I got it. And he was saying that he mainly spammed this, right? Also, when I was looking online to see if I could skip the cutscenes, right? I basically my eye did see that it's like, well, if you do magic on Zeromus, he's gonna counter with the flare and all of that. So my thoughts of like using holy and all that jazz just out of the water. So basically, my plan in quotes is to spam Karaja or Karaha, whatever, with Rosa. Uh, Maybe C2. I'm not sure if life. I can't remember if that staff will do life on the whole party or not. Spam Asura with Rydia, and then just melee with Cecil, jump with Kane, and throw Shuriken like crazy with Edge. Of course, this is pretending anybody is ever going to be alive, right? So that's the plan, and I really have no qualms about using this plan, given that, like, real talk, the cutscene, all of that, it was beautiful the first time. I can't keep sitting through it. Like, I just can't. So, that is what we're going to try, and we'll see from there. Mm. Mm. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna need good RNG. I'm gonna need good RNG for it. I'm gonna need really good RNG. Oh no. What just healed him? Oh, okay. man, that was all RNG. All RNG. As long as evil exists in the hearts of the living, I cannot perish. Well done. I had no idea you all possessed such strength. Perhaps the people of the blue planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. I don't know about all that. Yeah, you may be right. Zeromus' last words bother me though. That's valid, King. As long as evil exists, true evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in its heart, alongside goodness. As long as there's light and darkness, the overworld and the underworld, it will be so. Good exists because evil exists, and it was your good that destroyed Zemus's evil. Oh, stop it already. There was nothing to it. Edge, dude. Yeah. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zamus didn't try to control you. I'm sure you have enough evil inside. No, my heart is filled with goodness all the way. Wow, Edge. Well, it's time I returned home. What will the rest of you do now? I think we'll go home too. Yes, there are people worried about us. I see. I'm glad you have such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. May I come with you? You wish to join me? Yes, I cannot return home, not after all I've done. I would very much like to meet my father's people. Ah, yes, Lunarian blood flows in your veins. Very well, come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. I am, thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've forgiven me? Wow, Gomez, it might be a little too soon. How foolish of me, of course not. I've caused too much suffering for that. We are off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the blue planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come. Yes. Cecil, are you certain you want to part this way? He's your brother. Goodbye, everyone. Cecil. Goodbye. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. I love it. One born of a dragon, hearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the stone land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Before long, the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, seeking out his light. Though of shared blood, time's march keeps the two separated, one on earth, one on the moon. And the lunar whale is just gonna go back. Okay. We shall begin today's training. Yes, sir. Where's Palom? Oh no, not again. And then I cast Blizzard on the creatures that we encountered at Mount Ordeals. Oh, goodness. How many times are you going to be late to training? The elder's really angry. How many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It will be years before you even half the sage Teller was. As punishment, you must train train twice as hard as your sister today. That's not fair. I think it's very fair. When will you come to realize that you have responsibilities? You're heir to the throne. I know, jeez. Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah. The correct words here would be yes, sir. Alright, I'll shape up. I can't help but think about Rydia though. Wow. I wasn't prepared for the hard, you know. Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said? Was not prepared for that hard emoji. What a courageous young lady. Yes, I never thought she would really come back. Rydia. Rydia, why do I have fangs and you don't? I wish I didn't have fangs so I could be like you. How can I be like you? What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what we look like. With her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed, I'm sure she'll get more beautiful by the day. The important thing is what you like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? Honey, you are a queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I know, but I can't stand being so formal. Oh no, it's time for training. Let's begin training. Yeah. Honey, a king shouldn't be. Do not say that. I think Young will create a wonderful kingdom. Yeah, has to keep him fat in shape. They are gonna need to do some repair. Or maybe that is the repair. Your Highness. Play the song about the paladin again for us. I will, but only after I finish my work. You want the castle back the way it was, right? Okay, so it is still under construction. Good, because it didn't look right. Yeah, that's a promise, right? Yeah, poor Anna. I'm caring for the people as I cared for you, like you said I should. I hope you and Tella are having a fine time together. Hmm. Oh wow, loudly ho. Back at you. We need to repair the castle with great haste. Your Majesty, we don't have enough materials. Yeah, that does look like it would need a lot of materials. Take apart the tanks and remove any useful pieces. There's no need to worry about war anymore. You're gonna need to rebuild those tanks. Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. I almost forgot to tell you. It seems Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa to become the new king and queen of Baron. Oh my. And we have been invited to the coronation ceremony. Yeah, good thing to bring up. How lovely. Your Majesty, you're not helping to fix the castle at all. I'm the king. I can do whatever I want. Now go take apart some tanks. Wow. Lally ho. Yeah, what can you say about Lally ho to that? Oh wow, Kane, I didn't know you had this flowing blonde hair. Cecil Rosa, I cannot bring myself to face you both, not yet. I must test myself as you did, Cecil, at Mount Ordeals. I will train until I've surpassed my father as a dragoon. Only then shall I return to Baron. Oh, what is it? You have to see this. The moon. It's okay. Oh, got those twin beds going. What's wrong, Cecil? I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but forget it. It was probably just my imagination. Hey, you two, weren't you getting ready? It's your big day. We must have lost track of time. You two can play smoochie face all you want later. Oh, sad. Come on, Rosa. I mean, Your Majesty. Please just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, you've got to get dressed. And get some makeup on you. The bride can't keep people waiting. Come on, we haven't got all day. I'll be right there. I can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. It wasn't my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. I don't see any difference in her outfit, but okay. Yeah, why is he standing next to the bride? Oh my goodness. Why is he on the throne? Alan just keeps trying it. He is just open to whatever. Edge, dude. Yeah. It just very silly. Yes, indeed. Nothing like a wedding. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Because what I am gonna say, and I'm totally gonna watch all these credits and vibe with the music. But what I'm gonna say is, this is not my favorite Final Fantasy by any stretch of the imagination. I do think overall I actually prefer the Pixel remaster to the DS version, although there were some things in the DS version that I liked. though I understand why they weren't added here. For me, the problem with Final Fantasy IV more than anything is I feel like more than any other game in this series that I played, like the party members just switch in and out so much. And I'm not saying it doesn't happen in other ones in the series, but man. And I haven't played everyone in the series, but I played a lot of them, and it's like, dude, like just switched out the party members way too much. That thing at the end where I couldn't skip the all the lead up to the final battle, again, really loved that whole scene, whole vibe the first time, but it really, I don't know if the game devs fully understand how much you cheapen, in my opinion, the thematic, weight of a scene like that when you make me sit through it, over and over again. But yeah, this is not my favorite Final Fantasy game. I have played it a lot, and I do like a lot about it. But to me, the story, I don't know. The story here is just kind of all over the place, and I don't know. Now again, is it my least favorite? Not by any stretch of the imagination, and we will get to that one day. But I won't spoil it for you. But yeah, not my favorite, not my least favorite. To that, and Final Fantasy VII is also not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination. But I do like it better than Final Fantasy IV, right? I do like it better than Final Fantasy IV, and so But having said all that, not gonna pretend like I won't play it again. And definitely did enjoy the Pixel remaster version a great deal, but perfectly happy to take a break from Final Fantasy IV and forget most of it again, right? And then it'll be like new when I play it again at a later date, probably through some type of natural disaster. But yeah, and of course there were a lot of like Star Wars vibes going and everything. This is, and I thought of it, watching this, the credits and what have you. Reminds me of the original Star Wars. I don't know what they get up to in Star Wars nowadays. I don't really get into those. But yeah, I do want to play Rebirth, but I also need a bit of a breather. I don't want to leap right into another Final Fantasy game after this one. So yeah, just gonna enjoy the rest of the credits, and maybe you'll find something else you're into on the channel. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll come hang out with me again at a later time as I work through the Final Fantasy games, right? Okay, there we are then, right? All right. Saves progress up to the final boss. You know, I like that it does that so you could go back and try to get, your achievements and everything. Yeah, cool. All right. So, yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. Please hang out again. Oh, okay. And it does give me that achievement. All right, great. So, yeah, bye bye.